freaking dog. I mean, I literally think it might have been his rookie year when we played him. I was like, people aren't talking about this dude, but this dude is a dog.
J.C. Jackson, think he should be on the top 100?
For sure.
JC go be in the top 100 for sure.
Another corner that I like is J.C. Jackson. I think he's very underrated when it comes to talking about cornerbacks, and I'm not sure why.
Pass intercepted, J.C. Jackson.
Great, that's a hell of a catch, man. That is a hell of a catch. Nice job.
He kind of just goes about his business, and, you know, that half of the field is just cut off. Just the way he matches people's patterns, and it's almost like he's a receiver out there.
I think for a position like that, it's kind of an isolated position, right? And just to end up with the ball in your hands, whether that's interception, fumble, forced fumble.
Just always find a way to make a play on the ball. Sticky in coverage.
Down the right side for Cooper. Jackson knocks it away.
Carolina Panthers. He had 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown.
Goodbye. He is end zone bound.
Number 27, 88-yard pick six.
We won't do it against the Jets.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, against Darnold, though? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I can't win. I can't win. What's crazy about this one is there's no safety help. That took an inside release, and he let him, knowing he didn't have safety help, and then he makes a play. Either he knew the route and the concept, or he was so confident that if he had broke across the middle, where there's no safety help, he was still in a position to undercut it and get the ball.
Obviously, he make plays on the ball. What Mr. Interception is his, like, Instagram name.
You seen he changed his IG name to Mr. INT, so that's what it is, man. He makes plays.
J.C. Jackson is Mr. Pick.
Mr. Interception has 25 in the past 4 years, most in the league. The new Charger is the highest ranked of 7 Bolts in the top 60 of the top 100. They joined the 2017 Seahawks as the only teams ever with 7 top 60 players.
Look at the hands on J.C. Jackson, Mr. INT.
Mr. INT, you know, he's always good for an interception.
Jackson started the pinball and finished it with the pick.
I mean, some of the stuff he did, no one has ever done before.
Every chance I get to watch him, even if I'm playing against him, I'm going to be like, ooh, I can't let my teammates see it.
I like to talk about Deebo Samuel.
Deebo, Mr. Do-It-All.
Man, this guy's a causing problems.
Big problems.
Playing running back, playing receiver.
We're going to put Deebo at halfback.
Just seeing him out there at kick return, too. I didn't even know he could do all that.
Deebo Samuel's proven there isn't much he can't do with a football in his hands.
Deebo looks to throw. Deebo throw wide open. Touchdown.
Deebo different. Deebo different.
His 768 yards after the catch were second only to Cooper Kupp's 846. But he did it on nearly half the number of receptions.
He can catch a slant and take it 70, and he could also run an outside zone from the backfield and take it 70.
It's just his vision, his willpower, and his juice. Wow.
He's fast and he's physical.
Ooh, mouth guard pops up. They are thumping down there.
He rolling like Anquan Bolden. You know, got an attitude like Steve Smith. No one never go down.
He kind of gives me the same vibe as A.J. Brown. Big lower body, kind of yards after catch kind of guy.
You know, just like A.J. Brown, if you let those guys get going, good luck trying to tackle him.
The willpower of Deebo Samuel is unbelievable.
Bro, nobody want to tackle you, bro.
I mean, I think Debo's got a case for, being one of the best offensive players in the league. He's truly one of the best yards after contact players.
Debo was named a first-team All-Pro for the first time, and now makes his top 100 debut at a fitting number.
What a play on a third down and 19.
There's not many guys who have that level of versatility, and you have to account for in so many different ways.
He's got it! Caught by Debo Samuel. He's the best player on the field.
He's just an explosive player.
Look at Debo go!
Debo kind of put the team on his back like a backpack, marched us to victory.
Debo!
He does it all.
His greatness is undeniable, that's for sure.
I told you, let's go!
Thanks for telling me.
I don't think he's a great dancer, but it works for him. You know, it's different. Sometimes it's kind of funky looking and it's crazy, but when you play the way he play, it's awesome. It's like this, I don't know, it's beautiful.
Hey, we gotta find a way to get a takeaway. We gotta find a way.
He attacks the ball like I have never seen before.
With a technique he's practically patented.
The fist.
Yep, just like the script says.
And it is the turnover machine, Darius Leonard, that punched it out.
Darius is really good at finding the football and getting his fist on it.
Darius Leonard comes in and attacks. Watch the punch out right here.
Who else but the takeaway machine, Darius Leonard?
I need to talk to him about his little secrets. I don't know what he's doing, but it's like every time he punch at the ball, it come out.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it, to be honest with you. I don't punch at the ball. I can't punch at the ball. I'm the type, I got to put my hat on the ball.
The fact that he does it on like a week in, week out basis is insane. Like people think, oh, I could do that. You can't do that, or else you would be doing it.
Punch free by who else? Darius Leonard.
This is the weekly peanut punch.
Take it away, King! Take it away, King!
Turnover king. Turnover king.
It really is one of the most valuable skills in this game, is being able to get the ball out, because turnovers is the number one indicator of who's going to win a game.
And it's not just fumbles. The man can pick it too.
Picked off the maniac.
It seems like he's always around the ball. He's great at dropping into zone coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes.
He is a master of reading the quarterback's eyes.
He knows exactly when we're going to have a hot route on. If the blitz is coming from the other side, he'll be sprinting over to the other side to break up a pass.
It was tipped by Leonard, who caused a pick with a tip earlier.
Seems like his arms are, can stretch the whole field.
He just has such long, wingspan, and he's like got 8 arms or something.
Jones, 3-step drop, looks left. Fires that way, they're gone!
From now on, Leonard wants to be called by his middle name, Shaquille. But Mac Jones' nickname for him might work too.
Hey, yo, 8 arms? Call him 8 arms. Who? D. Leonard. Why you call him that? Who you call him? Because he's got freaking 8 arms, bro. He picked me off like he went around his head or something.
Zone Jefferson. He's in the slot. We can't let 18 get loose.
It was like, how does this guy keep getting open? He's the real deal for sure.
Oh, man, Mr. Jet, he nice. He nice, man. Them LSU boys is a little different right now at receiver, man. Definitely him, he's special.
Y'all better come over here.
Exciting, electric. He's everything you want in a number one receiver.
I mean, he's just so slippery, man. Like, his route, man, I would describe it as silk. Just kind of like silk, if you just hold silk in the wind and just watch it
just blow. Like he's like that. Every time I see him run a route, the defender is so far away from him. Like he's in an illusion.
Easy. He jumped inside of me. How about a oop-oop?
I already remember this play right here. This was that post route, huh? Yeah. Rocket step. I think Marlon Humphrey thought he was running an out and went for it. He gave him the step. That's all she wrote. Jefferson, he's smooth. You don't see it coming until it's too late.
You know it's too late when Justin Jefferson's doing the gritty and you're walking through the shot. He shattered the NFL record for receiving yards in a player's first 2 seasons with 3,016, 261 more than Odell Beckham Jr.
JJ's there, and JJ scores! Yes, he does! There's JJ, and there is a touchdown! JJ, end zone, caught, touchdown! Justin Jefferson!
Come on. I think he went for what, 170 or something like that.
Justin Jefferson! He's JJ.
My kid was doing that in the hotel room last night.
Jefferson, touchdown!
I said, we gotta have Justin help you out, man. He got his daddy's rhythm.
Come on.
Jefferson just turned 23, and he's already one of the most popular players among fans and fellow players.
Jefferson finished the season with 1,616, second best in Vikings history.
Tell you what, JJ's freaky, huh?
Yeah, he's really good. Great body control. How he was the 5th receiver taken in that draft is incredible.
You know, I see him on my schedule next year. I got him circled up, so I'm already done did my little game film on you. So be prepared, 1-8. Be ready, you know, ready to lock it in. I'm ready to compete.
Best in the league, bro.
Like him and CD Lamb be like racing. It's really hard to tell like who's faster, like in between like him and CD.
Holy, he's fast. I see you, 1-1.
Micah Parsons flashing the speed.
This is a 245, 250-pound linebacker chasing down Jerry Jeudy from inside the tackle box.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go, baby. The Lion's always hungry. Bates, the Lion's always hungry. Lion's hungry. If there's going to be the wolf and the lion that got to do it, we got to do it.
Being the king of the jungle is pretty cool, but some players thought Micah Parsons' performance was even more magical.
Now he's a unicorn.
Micah's just dominating. This year 1 for him. He has a lot of energy.
Well, he got like 30 sacks this year, so.
Not quite. He had 13 sacks, which fell just short of Javon Curse's rookie record.
They had him at linebacker. They put him at DN. A guy like that can just jump into the rotation playing DN and playing linebacker. That's just awesome. And he's a rookie. You don't see rookies doing things like him, man.
What is he talking about?
Micah Parsons came through.
Parsons went on to become the first ever unanimous Defensive Rookie of the Year, and also finished second in the voting for Defensive Player of the Year, behind T.J. Watt.
You know, he's just so disruptive. When you're able to take a player like that and put him on the field and play so many different positions, but especially at the line of scrimmage, the type of impact that he's having on offenses is phenomenal.
When he first started defensive line versus Chargers, that's when I realized, like, the guy's quick, he's got some moves. It's really hard for people to outrun him.
Parsons has him at the 30.
Can't see the game when he came alive, started making plays all over the field, got like 2 sacks. I was like, yo, this kid is the truth. Like, he's gonna be nice.
I'm a big fan of yours, all right? I appreciate it. Good luck to y'all. You too. See you soon.
He's been linebacker, defensive end, corner.
The Giants game, he broke off of a route and kind of played corner. He covered it,
He really can play just about anything on the field.
He's just been really versatile. You know, he had a switch release, so, you know, they switched men, and he had enough football IQ to know, oh, it's time to switch men. Then he turned his head around, turned, flipped, went to the receiver, and turned his head. So that was pretty impressive.
That true relentless effort, that's what he got. And that's what I enjoy watching. Wearing number 11, going against offensive tackles, guards, whatever, and completely dominating them and getting at the quarterback. You got to have nothing but respect for someone who come in and do that, especially as a rookie.
People think, you know, these names or alter egos are just some type of like brand, but he really lives up to Cheetah.
Ever since he arrived in Kansas City, Tyreek Hill has been one of the game's flashiest players. And now, the Cheetah has taken his talents to South Beach.
Man, they getting one of the fastest guys to play this game. We all know that. To play, like, any era, you take any era, I mean, it speaks for itself.
Mahomes over the middle. Cut Tyreek Hill at the 45. Angling right 40. 35 Cheetah. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown!
Where's number 10? Okay, there he goes. Now you get ready for your defense.
That's what Cheetahs do to Lions. You can't catch me. You can't catch me.
Mahomes can throw the ball up and you don't know where it's going, but then you just see Cheetah just running after the ball real fast.
Tyreek Hill makes the catch, burning the defender. 75-yard touchdown.
I just don't think people really realize how fast Tyreek Hill really is. And like he can jog and like you think he's running full speed until he actually turns it on.
That was also true of the Cheetah's 2021 season. He started off slow, then poured it on.
Hey, to all my fantasy owners out there, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm back. Oh, good hit, boy. You all right? You straight? Yeah, I'm good. You know I'm straight.
Hill finished the year leading the AFC in receptions with a career-best 111. And scored in all 3 of the Chiefs' playoff games.
The Chiefs want Tyreek Hill over the shoulder. Touchdown!
Another play, beating man-to-man coverage. No chance for Cameron Sutton to keep up.
The Cheetah broke loose in Kansas City. Now the question is, what will he do in Miami?
You're the highest ranked offensive lineman ever.
Ever? Oh, I mean, damn. Y'all gonna bleep that out, right? My bad. I ain't mean to cuss, but yeah, that's dope. That's dope as hell. Hell yeah.
Okay, if y'all don't run anything I say, run this. Offensive tackles aren't good. They quarterbacks just get the ball out fast.
Damn, dog. Some good.
But Trent Williams.
Trent Williams?
Trent Williams?
I'd say Trent Williams.
Trent Williams is the absolute best at it.
Big fan of Trent.
Please. Big Trent.
Toughest offensive lineman you went up against this year?
Trent Williams. I was going against Trent Williams the first 4 plays of the game, and I told Marcus, I said, hey, my moves aren't working, let's switch sides. And I said that right in front of Trent, and Trent kind of just started laughing, but I was serious. Trent Williams is just a glass eater. He really is.
Trent's still one of the most athletic and fluid athletes at that position that I've personally ever seen.
Trent Williams had a great year for the Niners, so he might be my number 2. I think just like the plays he made, the impact he made in that run game, you know, for the Niners.
Who's number 1?
On my list? Me. It's flat and simple, just like that.
What up, Big Trent?
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. This is an offensive tackle in the backfield. Just watch how they're using Trent Williams.
Now he goes in motion, goes across the formation, toss play to Mitchell behind Trent. He's got the edge in the first down.
When you have a guy who understands the game as well as he does, who is in as great a shape as he is, you can do special things like line him up and motion him at tight end. And it scares a defense. Why are they motioning the giant offensive lineman? And why is it Trent Williams?
Yeah, now the fullback play is more just a wrecking ball. I don't know how we're able to get to full speed before a snap, but that's legal, and they let us do it.
Being able to run as an offensive lineman is huge in our offense, and Trent Williams is the absolute best at it. I'm scared for the secondary guys in the open field.
He's just overly dominant. It's almost like everything that Trent does, it is like, that is not real. Like, did he really just do it? And he does it.
The ability he has in space to redirect, to close and finish, elite.
Well, I think the one fortunate thing for Trent is that he's a ridiculous athlete. He's an absolute freak. There's no one that's faster than him on the D-line. He's one of one. There's no one that can do the things that he does on a football field consistently.
7-1 ran you down. He's an offensive tackle, and he ran you down. I don't never want to hear about how fast you are no more.
I'm gonna just go for top 5 next year.
It's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I'm gonna top that, though.
What about yourself? What is your best trait in your opinion?
The best trait, I hate talking about myself, but I constantly just say that I'm a football player.
Hey, let's finish. Let's go. Let's finish.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help our team win a football game, whether that's lowering my shoulder on a third down or jumping over somebody. Whatever my team asks me to do is what I'm willing to do.
Who would you say is number one in top 100 this year?
Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills. That, not the other Josh Allen. Yeah.
Josh Allen meets Josh Allen.
You know, obviously when he stands in the pocket, he makes a lot of big plays down the field. He has a big arm. But when you get him out the pocket, he can extend plays.
A good scramble for Josh Allen. He ran it for 22 yards before the other Josh Allen ran him out of bounds.
When Josh Allen takes off running, you know it's gonna be a problem. You know, he's gonna run through you, he's gonna jump over you.
He hurdles and picks up the first down.
He's gonna run around you and he's gonna swag it when he scores.
The thing that stands out the most to me, though, is how he just refuses to go down. Like, he will run over defensive ends, he'll stiff-arm linebackers.
I think one play that kind of symbolizes maybe who I am as a player is going back to that Rams game. It was on our last drive. I was retreating, stiff-armed, but face-masked somebody. Aaron Donald came, I kind of pushed him off, and again, Aaron Donald's no slouch. Just the fight that I had on that play, I was willing to do whatever it took.
First, he's so damn big. He's 6'5", running a 4.5 at 230. So might as well be playing a run back at quarterback with the arm and the cannon like that. It's tough to beat.
Josh bought time as he rolled to his right and found Emmanuel Sanders all alone in the end zone.
I mean, Payne had a good rush. I mean, we're chasing him down. Accurate throw on the run. That's some tough ball to defend.
It was that Kansas City game. He's rolling out to his right, and I'm like the deepest one down the field, but he's full speed sprinting to the sideline, and he sees me, goes like this, and just puts it on a rope to where I'm like, I just have to stand there and hope I catch it. I think he's like a 99 overall throw power Madden. It should be 100.
He's a great athlete, bro. At quarterback, I feel like in this era, bro, I feel like you gotta have a quarterback with an arm that can run, bro.
In last year's postseason, the quarterback who can do it all could seemingly do no wrong.
God, he's good. I'm glad he's on our team.
Over 2 playoff games, Josh Allen had 9 touchdown passes and no interceptions.
They take the lead with 1:54 to go.
Against the Chiefs, he was nearly flawless in one of the greatest back-and-forth duels in postseason history.
Unbelievable, the Bills get the lead back again.
Josh Allen, the GOAT. Put the team on your back.
I mean, I feel like you could go down the list and name every characteristic you would want a quarterback to be, and he's it. It's insane. It's fun to play with.
How about this? Let's start with that interval honors, and he's behind me, and I look at him like, yeah, he about my same size. I was like, geez, should have been a running back. He changed the game of a running back.
Who wants to make a business decision?
Like hitting the tight end, isn't it?
A foot injury forced King Henry to abdicate his rushing crown. But despite playing in only 8 games, Henry finished 9th in the league with 937 yards and scored 10 touchdowns.
Give Henry on the right side. Looking for him. Cuts back to the left. To the 10. To the 5. Henry turns it up. Runs into Diggs. Touchdown. Titans.
Run left. Run right.
The king runs where he wants.
The king goes where the king wants.
Teams probably have their own individual periods on, this is how we're going to tackle this man.
You just never know, how to tackle him when we played against him. When he threw me out the club for about 10 yards, just show how powerful he is.
Derrick Henry knocking over Darius Leonard.
He's got so much power behind his pass. I always say, man, he's a defensive end playing running back.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots.
You got speed and you got a nasty stiff form as well.
This king doesn't need a scepter.
The stiff arm is definitely a big part of Derrick Henry's arsenal.
That's all number 22, Derrick Henry.
A lot of people, they see the power, they see the stiff arms, but Derrick is fast. I haven't seen anyone catch him. If he breaks along, they're not catching him.
Here's Derrick Henry with some nice running. Henry trying to turn it on, and he will go 60 yards.
You think like, he ain't gonna be that fast. Maybe the film just like looking different, but in the game, man, straight line speed is for real.
There's Derrick Henry trying to get the big guy going, and he's going. Nobody's going to catch him. Derrick Henry, 76 yards. Woo!
One of the best get-offs in football that I've seen.
The fact that he can stop and go in a millisecond.
I don't think anybody on the planet can bend like him.
He doesn't like having his shirt on for good reason.
Who should be number 1 on the top 100?
Well, if you look at the tape, me.
Sometimes it takes 3 guys to try to block him, and they still don't block him.
The one where he got triple teamed.
They were playing the Ravens, and he was triple teamed, and he still got the sack. Long-armed the left tackle, threw him out the way.
All right, this is sick. They had 3 guys to block him. I'm not kidding you.
It happened like so fast that they didn't even know what the hell happened.
3 different guys could not block Myles Garrett.
Who is going to get your vote for number 1?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett ranked 3rd in the league with 16 sacks and 2nd with 33 quarterback hits.
If you a guy that wants to get better, he's a guy that you can look at and be like, yeah, that guy plays his ball to the wall every play. Let me step my game up a little bit.
It often feels like Garrett covers Myles in a single step.
Myles, he has that Euro step.
He kind of has this like Euro step move. I don't know what other people call it.
Fake one side Euro step. It's unreal. He creates 6 yards of distance. You're like, how do I cover both sides?
Fred Johnson, he oversteps and he opens it up.
He covers more ground in like 2 steps than any other human.
Did you see that little inside move? The little stutter step that Garrett had?
In one-on-one pass rush, he'll line up. He fakes one way, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go that way. And then he's already by me the other way. And so I'm just thankful we don't have to play that guy. I think when you watch the film on him, quarterbacks just throw the ball so quickly. You know, we were playing the Bears this year, and, you know, I mean, I think he had 4.5 sacks. The way he just covers ground and bends is like, it's so uncanny. Like, you have to double team this guy. I think he's the best pure pass rusher in the league. The guy blocking him is not enough a lot of the times.
Myles Garrett is a game wrecker. You got to put 2 guys on him.
That boy got 4-5 sacks.
Last year, he did something none of the other sack leaders did, getting his first career sack, strip, recovery, touchdown.
The scoop the score. Wondering why the hell I didn't jump into the crowd.
He gets a sack, he gets a forced fumble, gets a fumble recovery, and gets the touchdown.
Went with a speed rush, went for the swipe, hit it, the ball goes flying. I see JD. You know, he looks up in the air and he kind of fumbles a little bit. I'm like, come on, guy. And I see this on the ground, like, just for me. I'm like, I'll take it to the house myself.
Picked up by Myles Garrett. He's going to score. Touchdown. Myles Garrett, now a new team record for sacks in the season.
And it'll be my first touchdown, the one to break the Browns record, and hopefully it won't stand for long because there's always next year.
The greatest of my generation. That's how I'm trying to be.